Got a little bit of a mess I gotta clean up. I don't like sitting still. I like getting things done. I can't raise this arm because it's only 9 weeks post-op. I'm not supposed to raise it until at least 12 weeks, I guess. So I'm doing everything with this arm and just a forearm, like a little bit, just to hold on to stuff, but I can't. So I'm very limited. I know I mentioned that before, but I got this mess I gotta clean up now. But I took 2 more cabinets and mounted them in here. There was a subwoofer right here, if you remember. That's underneath there now, and I got a plug over here to turn it off and on. And all the settings for it are in the radio. But anyway, the cabinets are tall enough where there's 3 screws on each one that go into the steel chassis of the RV. So it's, I can't pull out that arm. What are you doing? It's really tight. And then there is screws in the bottom. I gotta put the shelves in there over there on the floor. But the screws, 4 screws going into a thick piece of plywood underneath this carpet. These are not going anywhere. And I gotta put the hooks on so they don't open when I'm driving. This door opens easy. This door is a little tricky to get open because it's against the carpet. Is a little raised over here. I got it stapled down, but it's a little raised, so it's a little stiff to open and close. But for being as old as these are and being free, they're pretty clean. A couple chips in the wood back there, but that's nothing. It's got the adjustable things for the shelves, and this one's even got a metal thing that has hooks for like hanging coffee cups. Gotta figure out what am I gonna do at the top here. Put something here on top to make it look a little neater. I don't know yet, but it's like this. I'm not a carpenter. I don't know how to build RVs or do any of this. I'm just pretty much winging it right now. This, like I said, the other short video, is not perfectly straight. There's a gap because I mounted it to the ceiling into this cabinet. I didn't like what it looked like when it was hanging the other way with it being against the wall. So, I keep moving that arm. Oh boy. Anyway, so at this one, I got one more single door cabinet that's a little shorter than this. And that is going to be, when I take all this out later, it's going to be integrated into the vanity I build for the kitchen. It'll be part of the vanity, so I'll have more shelves there, more storage. And now I got to figure out where. I know the diesel tank for now is going to sit over there in the corner with a hook to hold it from flying around when I'm driving. The cords, I don't know if they're going to fit in the cabinet. Anyway, I got a mess to clean up now, but this is pretty good work, even, you know, having just the one good arm. And I moved the thermostat over to here now. It was back there, and I moved the fire extinguishers over there. I moved it so it's easier for me to reach, like during the night, if I want to turn the heat up or down. The way it was before, I had to either get up out of bed and walk up to the thermostat, or go into my phone, into the app, and turn it up and down that way. And most of the time at night, my phone is off. Okay, well, I gotta go back to work. I have to clean up this mess I made. Well, on the plus side, the cabinets don't obstruct the AC, so that's good. I was worried about that, but they're only 13 inches to the edge of the door here. But that's it for this. This video is not too long. Just showing what I did. I left the hole. You notice the duct is gone that was on the floor. There's still a hole there I gotta do something with, but I put the one vent there, and one vent, I don't think they'll see because it's dark. Yeah, it's too dark. It comes out under the futon and blows out through the front. So I don't have that hose running across the floor anymore. And all these switches and jacks and stuff work. water pump, my charge port, the remote for the light on the counters, and then that's for the inverter. All this stuff works. That light doesn't work. I don't care. But yeah, next I will let my arm heal at least to where I can start bearing weight on it, and then I'm going to start building something of a kitchen in here.